Today I'm sharing my protein-rich, anti-inflammatory Costco grocery haul. Hi everyone and welcome back to Clean Eating Kitchen. If you're new here, I'm Carrie. I have a master's degree in public health. I'm also a certified holistic nutritionist. And most importantly, I'm a real person who is essentially a survivor of chronic health issues. And I use my diet primarily to try and manage those symptoms. I also see a functional medicine doctor who's helped me come up with a diet plan, which is mostly a paleo style, and that seems to help my symptoms and keep my inflammation low. So that is mostly high protein to help with blood sugar management, gluten-free and grain-free, which really seems to help with inflammation. I'm dairy-free because I just can't seem to tolerate it, although it's not necessarily a inflammatory food for people, but it is for me. And then I'm also gluten-free, dairy-free, refined sugar-free. So I try not to eat too much cane sugar, but I would say that's less of a priority than the other food items. And then I'm also egg-free because I just can't, I don't feel well after I eat eggs for the most part. And then I do try to avoid seed oils as much as possible. So I'm not about perfection, but I'm definitely about eating at home, sourcing the highest quality ingredients that fit my budget and are easy to find and all that. And then I do cook almost virtually all meals at home. And that is probably the biggest tip that I can give you to save money, to take control of your health, is to prepare your own food at home. That's really what this channel is about, is inspiring you with shopping hauls and recipe videos and just general information about my journey so it can help inspire your journey as well. So I'm going to jump into the haul. I think in practical terms, that diet that I described, which is paleo focus, mostly ends up with me eating and my husband protein rich food. So when we're filling the plate, it's a solid lean protein, usually like a chicken, turkey, beef. We got some lamb today, which is new, kind of new for us, and bison. I like to eat fish. He doesn't so much, so I just end up not cooking it that much. And then we just don't end up eating a lot of pork. So then we also, so protein is the focus. Then we fill the rest of the plate with cooked vegetables. Cooked veggies tend to be easier to digest, and that's the case for both of us. And then we have fruit on the side or like as dessert. Of course, we have some sweet treats, and we like our salty snacks every now and again. And so that's what I mean about perfection. You don't need to be perfect. I kind of practice like the 80-20 rule. So 80% of the diet is kind of spot on and within those kind of parameters that I described. And then the other 20% is don't necessarily go crazy. And I certainly wouldn't feel well if I ate like fast food or something really, really processed. But I do have a sweet tooth, so I like having some sweet treats and I like some snacks. And when we have family visiting or we have friends visiting, we'll definitely eat out. We probably average eat out maybe one meal a week. And I'm sure, wherever you are based, like things have gotten so expensive. And so it is healthier for the budget as well to be shopping where you can to save money and then preparing your own foods. So let's go ahead and jump into the haul, and I hope you get some inspiration. All right, so as usual, my very kind husband laid everything out for me, and you will see some new items, maybe not new to you, but new to me. I think a few of these things are new to my Costco. I don't know about you, but I love watching Costco hauls, but I often see ones with items that are not at my Costco. I live in California, so maybe some of these are specific to the West Coast, but let me know in the comments. So I always get celery. I use celery for vegetable juicing, for tuna salad, for savory stews. Celery is a staple, and you always want to buy organic celery because it's a heavily pesticided vegetable. Next, we have Cara oranges, my absolute favorite. They're pink inside. They almost look like a grapefruit. And I will say, this is maybe the third bag that I've purchased from Costco this year so far, this citrus season, and they have not been very good quality. They've been like kind of dry and not great inside. So I have high hopes that these will be good now that we're getting further into the winter season, because citrus is a winter fruit. Spinach, as you guys know, I always steam my spinach, and that helps make it not only easier to digest, but it reduces the oxalate load, which makes it easier on the kidneys. If you are not a sensitive person, you probably don't need to worry about that, but I do think about that. And so just a little FYI. And I put the spinach mostly in my green smoothie, which I have every morning for breakfast. These are a little treat, but they are very clean potato chip, and they believe it or not, but even potato chips can be a nice source of potassium in the diet, as well as bone broth. Very, very high in potassium, which is one of those minerals that maybe we don't think about on a daily basis. But like you can see here, 1 cup, see there at the bottom, potassium, 337 milligrams, or 8% of the recommended daily value. And of course, a lot of protein as well. And they don't have this all the time at Costco, but if you see it, I highly recommend buying it, because it is like one of the best deals that you'll find. This one, the ginger and turmeric, tastes really great. I heat it up in the microwave. You could heat it up on the stove top and then just drink it like a little snack. That's what I have as my snack every day, every afternoon. I love this yogurt. It's my favorite dairy-free yogurt. It's very clean ingredients. It's unsweetened. Or actually, this one might have a little. Well, no. Okay, this one doesn't say unsweetened, but it does say no sugar added. So this is not flavored, I guess is the right term. I was happy to see this giant bag of organic russet potatoes. These are my favorite. I really love that they have a little bit more starch than like a white potato or a gold potato. And as a woman in perimenopause, meaning I'm kind of in those early hormone change stages, I struggle with my sleep, and I find if I have a starchy food with dinner, like a potato or rice, I sleep better. It just helps keep my blood sugar balanced through the night. And then I have some frozen fruit here. I like this one. I also got some organic sweet cherries. They're over there. And these go in my smoothie, my breakfast smoothie, as well as the spinach and quite a few other ingredients. And then I saw a nutritionist a few years ago, and she recommended pairing my breakfast smoothie with an additional source of protein, even though I add protein powder to my smoothie. So I'm going to try these. So these are new to me. As I said, they may not be new to you. Let's see. They're fully cooked, so easy to make. I just want to see. 3 links has 9 grams of protein. So one would have 3 grams of protein. So it's not a ton of protein, and honestly, I could probably only eat one in addition to my smoothie, but it helps bump up the protein content just a little bit and helps to balance blood sugar. And if you feel like you have blood sugar issues, having extra protein or just making sure you're getting enough protein is kind of like one of the number one hacks for that. I got some beets, which I like to put in my smoothie as well. They're cooked. They're so simple. I just pop like one in the blender with the rest of the ingredients. You can't even taste it. And it's a good source of plant-based iron, because I'm always working on my iron intake, because as a premenopausal woman, gotta keep my iron levels up. These Mary Gone crackers, I've had them in the past. They're a nice source of fiber and like a little snack that's really clean. I want to show you the ingredients. Okay, so brown rice, quinoa, pumpkin seeds. Okay, so they aren't grain-free completely, but they are gluten-free and pretty tasty, whole grain. So this is kind of like an impulse buy. We'll see if my husband and I enjoy these. And then he picked out this soup but I looked at the ingredients. It's pretty clean. It did have some canola oil, but that wasn't like a big component. It was, and it's dairy free. It has, show you the ingredients. It has coconut milk. So this was another kind of impulse buy, but I probably won't have this, but my husband will have it with lunch today. And then I'm going to show you a few other things before I show you the proteins I got. This was the other sweet treat. That was like another impulse buy. But I think I've had these on an airplane once before, and they were really good. And the ingredients are pretty clean. I'll show you right here. Quinoa is a pseudo grain. It's gluten-free. I don't normally eat a lot of quinoa. My doctor just doesn't recommend it. But this is probably something we'll buy once and enjoy, and we won't necessarily buy again. I got some vegetables, some cauliflower. I guess that's the only vegetable I got. Oh, besides the celery. I'm going to make a curry later this week, a chicken curry. And so I got the cauliflower for that. And then bananas, the limes for juicing, and just as, like, I'll probably add it to the curry, like squeeze it on top. This I usually just buy in the winter time because it is more expensive than other types of honey. It's really thick, and it's supposedly really good for the immune system. So that's why I like it in the winter time. So now that we're getting closer to the end of winter, I probably won't buy this again. I think that was about $16, and my husband just let me know the total for today was it was like $3.20, but probably because we got so many protein items. So this is one thing I'm excited about, and mostly because it's chicken, and it's organic, and it's air chilled, which is really my requirement now for chicken. I don't want chicken that has been water chilled or put into a chlorine water bath. And I've been kind of focusing on that for a few years. Normally I have to go to Whole Foods to get the air chilled organic, but now I know Costco has it. And I mean, this is a huge package. I got the thighs. I like chicken thighs better than chicken breasts. They have more fat and they're tastier. Then I got some ground bison, which you've seen me get before. This is a 2-pack, and I will probably make bison burgers or bison meatballs this week. And then this is the newest item for me, a lamb rack. It's not organic, but it's from Australia. And I don't know that you can make a lamb that's organic because it's kind of like a pasture-raised food or livestock. This was not an impulse buy, but I don't know that I would buy it. We'll see. We'll see. But it's, of course, very solid source of protein. And because we normally eat chicken, bison, and beef, it is good to rotate your proteins, especially if you have like a lot of food sensitivities like me. You just don't want to be eating just the same thing all the time, because that's how you end up getting like sensitivities to foods. That's my understanding anyway. So again, here's this, and this amount of food supplemented with a few trips to the farmer's market and maybe to Trader Joe's in a couple of days. This will last us a good 2 weeks or so. And so if you're interested in knowing like my food budget and how much I spend on eating a real food diet for 2 people, let me know. Maybe I could tally that up, and that's something we could discuss in a video. So that was my Costco healthy grocery haul for today. I hope you've got some inspiration. That is the goal. I just did a Costco haul from a few weeks ago, and that was also focused on kind of like a healthy diet for 2026 for the new year. If you haven't seen that, I will link to that video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.